Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to their Saturday morning. Teacher Crizzy, good morning. Good afternoon to you. I hope you and your family have had a fantastic Christmas. And all your students at school, I hope they had a great Christmas too. I need to send you an email. Teacher Crizzy, I'm going to put a link up here in a second to my music discussion channel. As soon as this device powers up. There we go. Teacher Crizzy, if you would go to that channel that Nightbot just posted, that's going to be my channel for discussing music. And I hope you will enjoy what I do over there. Good morning, Val. The new channel for right now has over 50 subscribers. So I will probably go live. Juan wants to do something New Year's. We'll see how that works out. John P. John P. Good day. Yeah, so with 50, I'll probably go live. I was watching one of those music reaction channels this morning, and they were talking about The Devil Went Down to Georgia, Charlie Daniels. And, the internet is just too available. They were getting so much so wrong. They were thinking that "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" was based on this, and I don't know. They didn't know who Robert Johnson was. They thought he was some guy from the 40s or 50s, and I'm like, oh geez. Yeah, Val, and that's what I'm hoping to do with the channel. I am not going to do a reaction channel like so many people are doing these days, but I want to have a music discussion channel. And when somebody, like, it's only going to be one show a week, um, and maybe two, but most likely one. And I hope that the people in chat will give suggestions, and we will all learn about music that we didn't know about before, or we'll learn something about music history that we didn't know before. Like, I think it was Thursday night, somebody in chat at Mog's, they put the question out there, how many number one hits did CCR have? And, they were huge. They're still huge, but they never had a number one hit. And I enjoy stuff like that. So I already knew the answer, but still, those are the type of questions that I hope to be able to get into. Just fun stuff. Donna, what you say there, young lady? It's late at night for Donna. 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. Misty, good morning. But I'm excited about the new channel. I just hope I'm not hoping for more than more. I just hope I'm not overdoing it. It may turn out to be a flop, but definitely it's going to be audience participation. And as I have already said, I'm not an expert, but people I used to hang out with, they were experts, and I learned quite a bit from them. Which reminds me, Misty, have you ever seen Pistol Creek Catch of the Day? Roger Blair, good morning. I I like that band so much. Oh, I can't do it there. That was dumb of me to even try. Uh, for those that just got here, the new channel has over 50 subscribers, and I will be going live here within the next week. Really misty. Oh, the guy who would lean his stand up bass at like a 45-degree angle and then stand on it while he's playing it. That just made me laugh. And the Hawaiian song that they sang, oh, if you don't get a grin on your face at the very least, you're not alive. One of the music channels, I left a comment, and I said, to me, this isn't really that good of a song. We just have a big difference in taste. Uh, you know, because everybody likes different music. No, not if we're all the same, like it would be boring. But somebody left a comment to me that I was wrong. It was a great song. Like, no, I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. You like it. I don't. Some people like broccoli. Some don't. Yes, very thick fog this morning. Yeah, last night was a funny thing. Uh, WTF Mike, I was in his chat, and he thanked him very much. He promoted the channel, and I was at like 46, I think, and it jumped up to 56. And I appreciate, I typed in the chat, I appreciate everybody subscribing. And Juan sent me a text that it looked like I was getting close to 50. So I checked, and it had dropped back to 49. So I don't know what games YouTube are playing, what games they're playing. Yeah, Misty. Uh, on foggy mornings, it's my favorite time for black and white photography. And there's a big difference in opinion and facts. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but facts are facts. You can't have different facts from me, you know, at least not different true facts. Thanks, Roger, for checking. I'm kind of tempted to go live on that channel just for a little bit. I mean, get a live in before YouTube, decides to cancel somebody from subscribing. I don't know. Val, I have been on the Blue Ridge Parkway to driving up to do some waterfall photography and barely be able to see the front end of the hood of the car. And if oncoming cars didn't have their lights on, you'd never see them until after you hit them. But most people, they avoided the parkway at times like that. I just drove slow. You can tell when you're getting off pavement. I just stayed at the right hand edge of the road and hope for the best. But I've got some really good photographs. But it's pretty warm. I think it's like almost 50, 48, 50, somewhere in there. And if you guys want to share your channels, do the exclamation ME. Wow, Val. That front that was giving you the rain and ice or snow, it's right at the state line now, pretty much. Today we're going to be 70, and when that front moves south of me, tomorrow they're expecting it to be like in the upper 40s. And then next week we get into the 20s again. Val, thank you. I hope you have a great day too. Donna, have you got caught up on your rest? You're constantly on the go. Misty, is Pistol Creek still performing, or have they just dissolved? Because I think I saw them. It's been 18 years ago. Shirley, Good morning. I hope you're doing better today. Continuous improvement, young lady. My favorite saying, so far, so good. 've just finished my last cup a few minutes ago. I woke up about 5 o'clock, I think. 5 o'clock my time, anyway. Michael Haywood, is it as foggy at your place as it is here? So is today going out hunting, fishing, or do you have to do the weed eater waltz? And Val is making breakfast. I don't know if she's still listening or not, Michael. So any of those people that Nightbot just posted, exclamation and their names or the abbreviation thereof, it returns a little info on the person. John is John P. Juan is Area 50 Juan. And Teacher Chrissy is in chat. Probably coming and going because it's about that time of day for her to go and have her own live. Val, if you're still listening, Michael Haywood says hello. Night got Nightbot got for Christmas a new channel to monitor. I was very disappointed that I couldn't just quickly link the new channel to the Nightbot existing. It's got to be different. Hello, Princess Joyax. I hope you've had a great Saturday. How's your grandmother? I hope all of your family's doing well. The only thing I've done is I set up the never allow words for Nightbox for the new channel, and good. Thank you, Joyax. I'm glad to hear that. Um, the Nightbot over there will be a little different, not much. Oh, you're welcome. I know when she's doing good, it makes your day easier and much better. Kids come to this channel, so I'm going to keep this more family friendly. The other one will be PG-13 ish. And I'm sure there'll be a oops here and there from some of the guests. But it is what it is. But I had gotten not directly into talking about not directly into talking about music much on this channel, but enough to where it, in my mind, it wasn't staying true to the original reason for the channel. Moggs, good morning. Moggs, thanks to you, Stevie D, and WTF Mike. At one time last night, I was at 56. Dropped down to 49 and back up to, I think Roger said he checked and it's 53. Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, I just hope that it's not one of those cases where my level of enthusiasm is, over the moon and everybody else's is like, oh, okay. But as I said, Moggs, Stevie B, and WTF Mike have been really helpful. Probably of the people on the channel, Moggs and Stevie B promoting probably got 20 to 25. WTF Mike got about 10. So got to give credit where credit's due. And Moggs, Val said she was making breakfast. I don't know if she's still listening or not. But she's up and on the go. Misty, I'm going to have to look on YouTube and see if Pistol Creek has any videos on YouTube. Pistol Creek Catch of the Day is the name of the band, and they're in eastern Tennessee. Uh, I would call them country, but boy, I'd have to tack on quite a bit of comedy. They do a good job performing. It's been so long now, I don't remember all the words to the songs they would do. But that Hawaiian song was hilarious. Hawaiian themed song, I should say. Wow, Michael, where'd you drive to? Or can you say? And that was very nice of you to do that. Really? Don't see many eagles around here. See a lot of uh, vultures, you know, taking care of what's beside the road. In South Carolina, I hardly ever saw vultures. Here, it's almost every day. I was near Conway a couple of weeks ago. I'm getting a little feedback. I walked into the other room to check out the sound. I want to check and see what's going on the back porch directly. I don't hear anything. Donna Michael Haywood says hello, but I can tickle the wind chime a little bit while I'm out here. Oh, I think it's something inside the house. Because when I come back in from outside, I can hear it. Something to do with electronics, high frequency. No, I saw that a support dog in Florida saved a family from burning up in their home. Uh, the over the air channels that I've watched this morning for the weather, they don't put stuff up there like that. Well, I guess it is January 2nd. He's told us that before. Uh, that should be a fairly easy birthday to remember. 1-2. That notification must have been from some type of fishing store wanting you have time to get him a present. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Michael wasn't in cahoots with him. You know how devious he can be in some of his planning. Michael, you're also a kind of a natural comedian. Michael, I thought that was funny as all get out. I can get into some dark humor sometimes. By the way, Moggs, I hope you're feeling better today. And Stevie B, too. Hopefully, she's at least back in the 90% range. Oh, Mox. If it gets too bad, do you have a hula hoop? That was a musical attempt at humor. Alvin always asks for a hula hoop. I wish I had some idea of something that would help you out. Good job, Nightbot. That is very true. I appreciate everyone that joins in for morning coffee. Well, good luck today, Moggs. I hope the day goes smooth for you and the customers show some gratitude. Well, I hope everybody has a good day. I mean, it's you starting out your day, supporting people you know. That looks like a big X in the sky there. Mm. Well, the sun is burning through the fog really quick. I looked to the east and I was blinded by the light. Boggs, Michael, if you're still listening, John P. saying hello. Look at this. Morning coffee just got an A. Mother Nature gave us an A, kind of. Roger, can you see John P? And John P, can you see Roger? Hopefully that little hiccup is behind us. Roger, I'm glad to see that. Jeez. And you see, there's no reason for that. that, that's what bugs me is so many things that goes wrong on YouTube. It's like no rhyme or reason for it. You know, one minute, 56 subs, and a few minutes later, 49. Moggs, I hope you do too. And we'll be praying that that tooth doesn't get any worse. It just gets better. Turn this thing around. And if you guys know any people out in Arizona, you might want to check in with them. That's who won the big Powerball this past Wednesday. Arkansas, excuse me, Arkansas. Hey, Maritas, I hope you're doing good today. Maritas is our little Miss Sunshine. I hope you got some really good Christmas presents, Maritas. Oh, really? Uh, you should be able to hear me. I'm standing right at the microphone, but I don't say much unless somebody's talking to me in chat. I'm doing pretty good. Could always be better, but it would be easier to be worse. Yeah, Maritas might have her volume turned down because of her work. Uh, we are all looking forward to her getting a better work position. It's not just me. Several people think that they've not treated her fairly. Hello, and I hope you're having a great day. And at the risk of sounding like the old mountain man I am, A.T. Myrns, Myrns. So nice of you to come into the channel this morning and say hello. I'm guessing you're in the Philippines and it's probably about 8:26 at night your time. Yeah, if you go by military time, 2026. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy hearing the birds. We have coffee here and ease into our day. Chat a little bit. Yes, uh, today is going to be a really nice day, and then we're going to get cold. Here in the next few days, we'll be down into the 20s Fahrenheit, roughly -5 centigrade. Yep, we started out foggy, but it's clearing off real nice. We are very very lucky for today's weather. Now the cloud looks like a wormhole. John P. will be keeping a close eye on that to see if anything comes out of it. Yes, I am very lucky to have lots of birds in my backyard and in the neighbors' backyards. They like out here in the country. Occasionally, we'll get a woodpecker. The crows are almost always active. And then there's a small wren that just has the loudest call. I think it was Arkansas. Uh, it was one of the first things I heard when I woke up. So, but it was $1.5 billion. I don't live on a farm, but I live out in the country. Uh, Sometimes of a morning you'll hear the roosters crow. Very rarely, but you can hear the cows sometime. There's a farm near me that if they're if they let their cows into the field closest to me, you can barely hear them. The downside is this is the only road into town that some of the large trucks use, and we hear the trucks go by. But I mean, I like it here. I enjoy when the weather's warm. I'm on the back porch with the camera. It's a little too cool for me to be out there this morning. I'm spoiled, and I admit it. All you guys spoil me. Yeah, Raymond's. I didn't. I'm in the United States, specifically North Carolina. I didn't know Raymond was in Arkansas. Uh, uh, Snark and Sass that comes in the chat sometimes. She's in Arkansas, I think. So, like I always say, if I don't win the lottery, I want somebody I know to win it. I mean, somebody's got to win it. Why not be one of us? I would do some traveling. Boy, would I do some traveling. Yeah, there's a few charities that I would like to give a nice chunk of change because they actually do good work. Uh, I am not big on, and people think I'm selfish for this, but I'm not big on me getting that big windfall, having to pay such high taxes on it, and then anything that I have after taxes, if I give over a certain amount to somebody else, it gets taxed again. So, I would give people money, but I wouldn't give them so much that the government was able to get their sticky fingers on it. I'd give them enough to where, it was an increase in their lifestyle, but they wouldn't have to pay taxes on it. And there's some people, money can ruin your life. I mean, it can really, if you don't have any self control, and if you're able to, just use the money for something that's detrimental to your health, I would have trouble giving somebody like that cash. I'd do food delivery or something like that. So just keeping everything real. That's the way it would be. Yeah. And also, I'm a firm believer that, oh, it's just me. I'm a little old mountain man. I'm still 68 for a little while longer, but not much. And money does not buy you happiness. Money can make you comfortable while you look for happiness. And people need to remember that. Some of the most miserable, messed up people I've ever met were financially extremely well off. Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind paying taxes on interest. Uh, there used to be this organization called Cedars, and what they would do, if you had that kind of money, what they would do is they would do all the paperwork for you to put the money in many different banks in CDs, which is very secure. It's earning interest, and you don't have to worry about going to 40 different banks to set everything up. They do it for you. And that way, if a bank was to fail, you wouldn't lose all your money. Plus, the money that the FDIC insures, you would still have that money in that bank. So, you kind of got to be smart. If you put it all in one bank and that bank failed, you'd only get what the FDIC covers. Anyway, that's my opinion. You know what they say about opinions. Kind of like armpits. Some smell better or worse than others. But Roger, I would definitely go to different places to visit, and I would. That is true. I am content with what I have. I'm always trying to better myself, though, and I would definitely give people the opportunity to meet up and you know have a conversation over a coffee or something. I'd be drinking coffee; they can drink something else. I am very lucky. In 2002, the company I had worked for 20 years decided that they didn't need me anymore, and I got laid off. Me and one of my coworkers that was gathered up in the layoff, uh, the two of us together had 47 years of experience with the company. Uh, the but it opened my eyes to several things. First of all, I had a house and a mortgage, and I was kind of stuck taking the jobs that I had to take, and I really did not like being in that position. And I worked hard for years after that to get out of that position. And I'm very glad that I got that way because when the place I was working just a couple of years ago said that we're going to mandate you take the jab, I told them, thank y'all very much, but I won't be back. And, I'm not independently wealthy, but I haven't missed any meals. Yeah, I like it when people actually get help. Some of these charities, you give your money to the charity, and 10% of the money actually goes to helping the people. 90% goes to the managers and CEOs, and they live high on the hog. I try to stay away from those charities. There's one organization, you donate your used stuff and they resell it under the guise of helping people. And they've got to where the head guy is making tons of money, and he is sitting extraordinarily well off. And I don't think that they are helping as many. There's a small organization here nearby, and I know for a fact they feed people. They don't ask any questions, and they will feed them lunch Wednesday through Saturday, I think it is. And they also will hand people a bag of food that come in. And for the people who want to, they provide a church service. And they don't force anything on anybody. So I really appreciate them. They really do a good job helping people. But like I said, they're local. They're not everywhere. Yeah, it is. And I've seen firsthand that they're actually helping people. I mean, I went in and I said, "Oh, y'all are giving away lunch. Let's see what you got." And I ate lunch there, and I talked to some of the people that go there for lunch a lot. And it was a really good lunch. And so when I moved, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. And so I donated to them. And Craigslist, they have a section that's people give stuff away for free. So I made a few connections there. And sometimes they're giving away something that I need. And, they're giving it away. I need it. So I'll go and pick it up. But I tell those people, if you've got anything else that you want to get rid of, I will take it to this charity for you. And I tell them what I just told you about what the charity does. And a lot of people now, they've got my phone number. And if they or somebody they know needs to get rid of something, instead of going on Craigslist and listing it and dealing with everybody, they just call me. I have a pickup truck. I go pick it up and I'll take it to the charity if it's something they can use. I hope I haven't bored everybody back to sleep. Oh, see that helping kids, a couple of the videos I've done on here pretty much was to sort of get kids interested in science. Even the helpful hacks, it's just to get kids to think, or people to think a different way of doing something, like getting the coffee filters out. It's something simple. Instead of having to peel one off and, like separating them and everything, it's just reach in, pinch it, pull it out, and go. And it's simple and it works. Yeah, I like to share information like that. So That's my 2 cents. And there's somebody else that has a YouTube channel set up, uh, and it helps kids in the Philippines. But I have not been able to go there and verify exactly what's going on. So I don't mention any names. Always check out the charities that you give to and make sure they're actually helping people and not just helping people a little and making themselves financially very, very well off. That's my opinion. No, I've not been to the Philippines, but I would really like to visit the Philippines. I know several people there now from YouTube, and I would really enjoy sitting down over a cup of coffee with them. Uh, Maritas is from the Philippines. She's currently working outside of the country, but and her cousin Archie, Papa B, uh, Teacher Crizzy. I would really enjoy sitting down and meeting them and their families. They have all been very, very nice to me. So maybe one day. I need to do it pretty soon, though. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be physically able to travel. When I finish up this morning, the morning coffee, I'm going to have to go hang upside down for a while to straighten out my back. Yeah, Papa B. He does music and such. Papa B, Tate Jack, uh, Marisa, Ati Marisa. And there's people in Japan I would like to meet. And actually, they're both, I think, originally from the Philippines, but they work and live in Japan. Do you know Papa B, or do you go to his channel? He used to do live music all the time, but he's not doing it too much anymore. Okay. And he was having contests and giving people, some money. He did that several times, but it was for people local, and I didn't speak the language, so I wasn't sure all that was going on. I just know that people got very excited when they won. Yes, he can sing very well, and he's a bit of a comedian also. He does the different video effects. I mean, he can push a button, and when he pushes the button, he's got long hair, a beret on, and his lips are painted, and he's got on long eyelashes and everything. And then he'll sing like a female. He's funny. I need to check in with Papa B and see if he and how he and Clarice are doing, how his mom is. Yep, me too. Yes. I am very lucky to have many YouTube friends around the world. Still haven't got anybody in Antarctica, but hey, I got all the other continents covered. Guys, it's approaching 9 o'clock in the morning here. I need to. Oh, thank you. The channel pinned at the top. That channel is my new channel. It's going to be dedicated to discussing music. Um, I had gotten so many song lists on this channel, and we were talking music so much. I really felt like the subject should be separated. I like to keep this one nature, and that one's going to be different types of music, uh, album art, the benefits of CDs versus MP3s, just talking about music in general. So if you like music, I hope you'll join us at that channel. But it's getting to be 9. I need to get a couple things going on. So say bye to one another. I'm going to throw in a cap and go out and shut things down. But everybody here today, I greatly appreciate your time, and I hope you were able to enjoy the morning coffee. Oh yeah, right, sunshine. That bird right there is the one that's so loud. It's a little bitty bird, little bitty. Donna, I hope you have a great night's rest. Thank you for coming in today. And I hope everybody gets hundreds, if not thousands, of kind words coming your way. I will start going live on the music channel soon. Next week at the latest. If I can come up with something worth talking about, I might go live sooner, but time will tell. In the meantime, remember to pray for one another, and we will talk with you next time.